Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Genuine Timeline Tarot, and this is your new moon in Cancer message. It is a general collective reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. This is going to be a biggie for you. The new moon in Cancer will be affecting all 12 zodiac signs, but the 4 cardinal signs will be affected the most, and that is you, particularly if you have any major placements 18 to 25 degrees in your birth chart. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Once it renders on the screen, you can use the arrows on the report to toggle through, and you'll be able to see what your Sun, Moon, Rising placements are, and also what planets you have between 18 and 25 degrees. But regardless, whether or not you do that or not, or whether or not you are familiar with your birth chart, it will be impacting you. And for you, Capricorn, this is triggers for you like a 5 to 6 month period where you're going to really go internally, like really go deep when it comes to the connections in your life, and determining which ones you want and don't want in your life, and what types of healthy boundaries you need to put in place for the people in your life, professional, platonic, or romantic. So let's see where we go with this message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Tell me more about their new moon and Cancer message. Tell me more about these navigating some big shifts when it comes to their relationships and relationship dynamics. One more shuffle. Thank you. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. And at the bottom of the deck, we have watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. I notice both of these cards have water in them. And I think there's something here about wanting to maybe be more emotionally fulfilled in a connection, or being in connection where you can lie back and relax, right? And rest, where you don't have to do all the emotional lifting in a connection. Tell me more about this here, please, for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have Temperance, more water. 5 of Cups, more water. And the King of Cups, more water. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's something here about over the course of the next couple of months, no longer wanting connections in your life that leave you like emotionally depleted. I think you're looking for more balanced connections, and connections with individuals that are like emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, and people who know how to pour into your cup, not just take from your cup. Tell me about Temperance here. Thank you. We got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. All cups. 3 of Cups. Oh my God. Literally. You have almost the entire cup suit here. I mean, and I know Temperance is Sagittarius fire energy, but look, cups. So I think what you are looking for moving forward in connection are connections that are emotionally fulfilling to you. Relationships that are emotionally nurturing. Like, I don't just want a job that's got a great title and great pay. I got to love what I do. I got to love who I do it for. The job has to emotionally fulfill me, right? The owner or the boss has to like emotionally nurture me. 5 of Cups. I think you're done with 5 of Cups connections, or you will be. I think you're looking for more heart-based connections. 5 of Cups. Tell me about the 5 of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. 5 of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Strength card, bottom of the deck, the Hermit. There's definitely something here about looking at connections more logically, moving forward, and having the strength to walk away from the ones where you feel emotionally neglected or emotionally abandoned. I definitely have a group of you here where at the end of the day, maybe in the past you were more practical with your connections. It's like moving forward, they need to be more heart-based. King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Knight of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of Swords. I think you're having a connection here with someone, and I don't know who that someone is for each of you. It could be your boss. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be several people. I mean, it could be a spouse or a partner here, King to the Queen of Cups. But there's definitely a conversation here over the next couple of months that you're having with someone in regards to structure and stability of a relationship. It's almost like, I don't want it to just be practical. I don't want it to just be pentacle. I don't want it to just be resourceful moving forward. And then at the end of the day, I'm emotionally depleted or not emotionally nurtured. I really have a group of you where I think you're going to take a risk and have a conversation about something you maybe don't always have conversations about. Feelings. Earth signs don't really discuss feelings. They'll discuss how you made me feel, but they don't actually discuss feelings. Not because you don't have them, it's just you're a more practical sign. You're ruled by Saturn, not Venus, you know. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a heart, and that doesn't mean that you don't want love, and that doesn't mean that you don't want emotional fulfillment. So there's a conversation coming up here. And I think I don't want to say you're laying down the law, but I think you're informing this person or these people of what you need moving forward. Tell me more about that conversation. Justice, which is Libra. Libra is the house of marriage, contracts, partnerships, whether they're professional, platonic, or romantic. 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. That's you. You are initiating this conversation. And you might sit here and go, I'm not going to reach out to anyone. It's a predictive reading. This is going to take place over the course of the next 4, 5, 6 months. There are people in your life, either now or over the course of the next 4, 5, 6 months, that will not be emotionally nurturing to you. And you're going to say something about it, where maybe in the past you didn't. Because again, it was practical. But moving forward, this is giving me the feeling of, if practicality and emotionality are not balanced, I'm better off on my own. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. What is the point of being in a romantic partnership if there's 2 people and I'm the only one who loves me, or I'm the only one who pours into my cup? Why do I have you in my life? For practical reasons? I can provide for myself. I don't need a job that doesn't even know when the hell it's my birthday, but you give me a nice check every Friday. I really feel that you are shifting professional, platonic, and romantic connections that once upon a time it was practical. I have to talk to them because they're my sibling, or they're my parent, you know, or they're my kid. And I think moving forward, you're looking for connections that are nurturing to you. And you're having this discussion with at least one person moving forward. Anything else about this? Now we'll get you 3 cards of advice. Anything else about this conversation? One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Pentacles. So you learned 7 of Cups and the World card. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. I don't know what you learned in maybe the last 7 months, but you learned something about not feeling emotionally fulfilled in at least one particular connection. And moving forward, it's like I either will be emotionally fulfilled in that connection, or I'm leaving that connection. Or any new connections that enter my life need to be emotionally fulfilling for me, or I just don't need them in my life. If I have to be the only person, look, Devil to the Ace of Cups, who's pouring into my cup, or 5 of Wands, I have to fight for your love or fight for your affection. I'm not doing that anymore. And I think, yeah, you're going to take a risk when you have this conversation. So I don't think you're having it tomorrow. Again, I think this is going to play out over the next couple of months. And if they say yes, then I think you're okay with it. But if they say no, I think a lot of you are going to close out the connection. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice, Queen of Wands. Page of Pentacles again. I'm telling you, you learned something very valuable here. And the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. I don't need to work for you, stay married to you, be in relationship with you, talk to you because you're a parent, whatever's going on here. I mean, your advice is, if this person that you put on a pedestal, okay, can't emotionally fulfill you, if at the end of the day you are 5 of Cups and 9 of Wands and you're wounded and emotionally depleted, it's like, I mean, your advice here is basically, why is this person in my life? Let's get you a Moonology card. I think you're looking for someone that you can count on, and not just in a practical sense, in an emotional sense. This might also be healing a father wound for some of you. Let's get you a Moonology card here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Moonology card. Bring love into the situation. You can't make it up. New moon in Aquarius. We actually have a full moon in Aquarius coming up. Bottom of the deck, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, I think your commitment to yourself is being tested and will be tested over the next couple of months. You're definitely looking for connections who will pour into you. And like I said, there's at least one conversation here that you're having over the next couple of months with someone who's pretty important to you, right? King to the Queen of Cups there. So regardless of who they are, they're important to you. They're just not emotionally fulfilling you. And I feel like you're basically telling this person what you need, emotionally speaking, moving forward. And like I said, if they can provide, I think you'll stay in it. And if they don't, I think you'll be exiting that connection. I think you're going to put your emotional health and emotional needs at the forefront of your connections moving forward. Bravo to you. That is what I have for you, Capricorn. That is your new moon and Cancer message. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Also, if you're interested in the collective new moon and Cancer reading that's posted on Patreon, the link for that is pinned to the comments section below. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.